What if I told you that it was actually Western countries that allow children to have sex legally, but in the Middle East, that's not the case? If you're a Westerner, you probably don't know this, and I'm going to absolutely shock you. Let's first talk about the difference between the age of consent and the age of marriage, because in the West, we have an age of consent and an age of marriage, but in Muslim majority countries in the East, they don't have those two different ages because you're not permitted to have sex for marriage. So the age of consent and the age of marriage is the same age. But in the West, oh, that's fine. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 15, 15, 15, 16, 16, 16. This is the age of consent in all of these Western countries. And then in the US, which is the most common, all of these states, 16. Now let's compare this with some Muslim majority countries. 19, 19, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 16, 16, 13, 16. So here we have a very low age in Iran. But it's so interesting that that's the only one. So under secular Western government systems, children are permitted to make the decision to have sexual relations, but not marital ones because they're too young. But they can have. And guess what? That age 14 in Germany, I don't know about the details of the other countries, but I know in Germany, that child can have sex with someone up to 25 years old. Hi, how is that not sex? Everyone's so focused on the Middle East. Meanwhile, in the West, we have probably the highest teen pregnancies. We have a bunch of single mothers, and we have obviously a ton of broken families. That's why they're single mothers, and a bunch of people that have multiple children with multiple people. Now hang on, because I'm not going to ignore the fact that there are arranged child marriages in some of these countries, but why? Let's first point out that in doing so, they are breaking the law. It's not legal to do that. It also goes completely against what Islam teaches and the requirements that are in place for valid marriages. That does not actually meet the requirements for a valid marriage within Islam. People are doing this because of poverty. They can't take care of all of the daughters that they have. They need the money, which is horrible and so sad and so disgusting. Why are these countries poor? Usually because they're war-torn, because of the West, because of imperialism. And this was something that predates Islam. It is cultural, it is tribal. So these arranged child are not Islamic. It's not because of Islam. It predates Islam. It's because of culture and poverty. Thank you.